Is there a mass exodus from the camp of Derrick James? I was watching a platform here on YouTube called WCS. I believe it stands for World Combat Sports. And I'm not sure the guy's name I was listening to that runs that platform, but he said Errol Spence is in the UK with Anthony Joshua, both training with Ben Davison, Tyson Fury's former trainer. And he made a comment, so I went to go look it up to see was it true. He said when Errol Spence was getting ready for the Crawford fight, Derrick James caught him with a left hook. And Errol Spence didn't like that and he walked away. So I looked it up and sure enough, he didn't do it hard, but he hit him with the top, tapped him with the top of the mitts, the pads, which, you know, you can kind of feel better than this part. And Errol Spence walked away because it looked like it was media there. And Errol Spence didn't seem to like that. You know, a fighter doesn't want to get shown up when the media is there. I'm sure he was thinking, you know, if you're going to do that, do it when it's just us. But not a good look for Derrick James. And, you know, the thing is, too, I saw an interview with Derrick James and just ran across the headline a few minutes ago where Derrick James said he doesn't watch boxing. So if your trainer doesn't watch boxing, how's he going to know how to stop an opponent? Now, maybe he just meant he doesn't watch it for recreation. He probably, you know, I might have to go back and watch the interview. He might do film study on the opponent of his fighter. Maybe he just meant, you know, he doesn't sit down with some popcorn and watch it. But if Derrick James loses Anthony Joshua and Errol Spence, I said before, it seemed like Derrick James was getting too many fighters in his camp, and fighters have big egos, and they don't want to feel like they're sharing time with anybody else. So we'll see what happens. If WCS is right, then big news, because shout out to Kurt again from Counterpunch Boxing News. He showed Eddie Hearn was talking about that AJ's supposed to fight Hrgovic, and the winner, I believe, fights the winner of Fury Usyk. So there's some big things going on in the boxing world, and I guess AJ wants to make sure he's prepared this time for a tough guy like Hrgovic. But I think AJ's very strong, and I favor him against Hrgovic because he's the harder puncher, and Hrgovic isn't too busy with his hands. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a trip. Anyway, J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. LSR forever. And be fearless. Yeah.